Hello friends, this is Montgomery County Council at-large member Gabe Albornoz. Grief can feel isolating, especially for parents navigating life after the loss of a partner. But there is hope, and this is where Caring Matters comes in. The 35-year-old nonprofit serving all of Montgomery County wraps their specialized programs around grieving children and families. Meet Christine and her daughters. This is Christine's story of loss, hope, and the promise of healing.
So when you open it up, this is the little story of us.
Us, Christine and Nick Joins, married 11 years ago on October 12, 2013. Their wedding guest book told their story.
This is the restaurant where he first told me he loved me.
2 daughters come next, Natalie and Maddie. But then, on Natalie's birthday,
And we came to know Caring Matters, sadly, because my husband passed away very quickly, shockingly, surprisingly, out of the blue. This was not anything that I thought that I would go through anytime soon. My husband was a vision of health. This year in particular has been a learning experience, do I say.
right away, Christine sought help for her children. Caring Matters came into their lives when she met Natalie's guidance counselor at school.
And as we're sitting there just discussing what had happened and you know, some of the resources that could possibly be available to me, she actually she interrupted herself while talking and said, "Oh, wait, I just got an email, Camp Aaron." And she turns around and she's, you know, going like this on her Outlook, and she goes, "Is she 6? And I said, "She just turned 6 on Friday." And she goes, "Okay, yeah, Camp Aaron for bereaved youth ages 6 to 17. It's coming up in May, but the deadline is now, so you need to do this today." It truly was perfectly timed for our family. Go and have a couple days to, start to talk about it and unpack some grief. That night, the first night, you had like a memory ceremony where Daddy's picture got hung up and you got to say his name on the microphone.
Yeah.
You got to light up lanterns and send them down the creek.
Good time to reflect on what we're doing here and why we did these luminaries. Luminaries are a really good chance for us to say something to the people that we've lost. There's always things I think we could say to the loved ones that we've lost, and so that's what this is an opportunity for us to do.
She came back and she had a huge smile on her face getting off the bus. She still talks about it. She still beats on her drum that she made there, which is great. She sealed a note to her loved one, to Daddy, and every time she hits it, the message is that it sends it into the universe.
While Camp Aaron was a valuable service to 6-year-old Natalie, Christine knew she needed to do more.
Something I have made for my daughters is individual plaques. So they have in their bedrooms little individual pictures of just them and their dad. And then they have these plaques that say, "Always kiss me goodnight, I love you, Daddy." And it is something every evening that we kiss the picture frame. And then these, I not only have my large urn, but my daughters also have their own individual keepsake urns. And so these little butterflies are urns that are awesome. We can take them places. So Daddy is with us on our adventures. And I think it's been really helpful, and I love them.
Christmas was always an important holiday for Christine and Nick Joins. And so, there was a special present for Christine and her daughters after Nick's passing.
The best part was that in Mommy's stocking, we got Billy Joel.
That's right.
Four.
That is right. So Daddy was a very, very, very big Billy Joel fan. And I mean, he started playing piano because of Billy Joel. We ended up going to Madison Square Garden. This is my mom. She's my rock.
But as a parent, you sometimes lose sight of your own needs.
Children are resilient, but they're not resilient alone. And so it's really important that we support all of the adults that are supporting them. So, there are 5 programs.
Jilly Cannon is the Senior Director of Children's Bereavement Services for Caring Matters. Her job is to train these volunteers to help parents like Christine, so Christine can help her daughters.
13, 14.
Parenting while grieving, which helps the parent support the grieving child while they're grieving themselves. The reason that we call it parenting while grieving is because everybody who participates has had a spouse or partner die.
Who gave you this hair?
I think Daddy.
Yeah, I think Daddy too. Well, not Mommy. Mommy's hair is straight, straight, straight.
That partner has disappeared and they are now having to take on the role of mum and dad.
That was me when I was in kindergarten.
They're all grappling with setting limits and discipline and love and care and talking about the person who died.
My daughter saying things that are really hurtful. Instead of exploding, you simply breathe and you take a minute and you think about how you want to respond.
It's really more of a psychoeducational program where it's teaching them about how children grieve at different developmental ages. We want them to go away knowing that it's hopeful that life will get easier for them.
And so just for like parenting strategies, it's just been a really great support to help myself and help my children. It helped.
Caring Matters also relieves the financial stress of families who are dealing with grief.
Now a single mom who has a single income, and I was not the breadwinner in my family. It's been phenomenal that there's been no cost to me to get these services from Caring Matters.
All right, kiddo. There she goes, off to school.
It's hard to talk about the loss of a loved one.
Nick suddenly collapsed and died.
But when you do it, it can inspire others.
Additionally, one of the amazing things that I experienced with Caring Matters was speaking at the Windridge Wine event. And by doing so, not only am I able to tell my story, I had placed Nick in the brain and hearts of almost 200 people.
I feel so grateful to have received the support of this incredible organization and their amazing group of humans. Thank you for hearing my story.
It was really great to know that by sharing my story, other people felt impacted by it.
Thank you for having me tonight, and thank you all for your role in supporting families like mine.
And felt compelled, even at the end. One gentleman found me in the parking lot. He goes, I came running up to me and he says, you're the woman who spoke about her husband, right? And I said, yeah. And he goes, is it okay? Can I give you a hug? And I said, sure, yeah. I'm a hugger, so please, yes, absolutely, I love hugs. I just want you to know that my wife and I have already Googled how to volunteer and how to support this organization, and so I want you to know that it's because of you, me, by telling this story, that other people are interested in helping also.
What do you think? Good.
For Christine Joines, life goes on. She knows that she needs to take care of her 2 daughters, but she's not moving on, but moving forward.
Is that I strive every day to be just the best mom that I can be, and just continue the legacy that is his kids. This is, the one amazing thing that we did together.
But for Caring Matters, there will never be an end to helping people like Christine.
Sorry. Okay, period.
Because with Caring Matters, it always matters.